Welcome to OZTV. Here we talk about everything that you need to know. We talk about family, we talk about relationships, we talk about children, homes. We talk about virtually everything. So I want you to subscribe, like, comment, click on the notification bell for more videos coming up, and watch out for a new show coming up called Spit It All. Thank you. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another segment of Spit It All on OZTV. I'm your host today, and my name is Ozioma Anajeku. And today we'll be talking about the effects of COVID-19 on businesses around the world. And with me on the house today is Counselor Joy Uzoho. And also with me on the house today we have a beautiful Uju Ejofobiri. Am I right? Okay, she's the CEO of Michigabi and Refresh. So she's here with us to talk about businesses and its effect during this COVID-19. Okay, so please tell us, what do you think, what you advise people to do this COVID-19? Do you think it's a good time to, start up a business? Is it, with all the whole happenings around, do you think it's a good time to start up a new business?
First of all, COVID-19 hits everyone. Like, it hits the whole world. You could turn it to a positive hit, you could turn it to a negative hit.
Yeah.
But the fact is that COVID-19 hits everyone hard. So, like, for someone in business, I found out that this COVID season, it's a time we all had to go back inward. We started reflecting more. We had more time to go back into ourselves, to be able to create something that comes from, that is genuinely us. So whatever you see people put out in this COVID-19 season comes from an innate place, like it comes from inward. Yeah, so it's not the time of where people do as I do, because we're really not communicating with a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, so you're by yourself, so you're thinking more, you're reflecting more, you're beginning to see the things that are valuable to you, the things that don't really matter to you. So if you're a business person at your core, you're beginning to birth new businesses. So it's a beautiful time to birth anything, because your authenticity will be seen in whatever you birth at that time.
Okay, a lot of organizations have come to a fold, and they're really having a lot of relapse, in a lot of organizations, and the people that has been laid off due to the relapse during this COVID period, they are looking towards getting new businesses set up. And some people are like considering the whole financial status of the country, and wondering if it's actually a good time to set up a business, be it small or big. So with all this whole thing, would you advise them to start up a new business based on that fact?
Well, like I always like to tell people, when you don't have a backup, you sit up. So if you've lost your job in this season and you're business inclined, it's a perfect time to start your business, because you have your whole time to yourself, you have your whole energy to yourself, you have your whole creating moments to yourself. So you have a lot of time to birth something new. So if it's something you have in your core to be able to birth a business, this is a fantastic time, because the truth is, a lot of people, like after this COVID-19 season, there's going to be a lot of forgotten businesses, and then the stage is going to be set for the new businesses. So it's all about how you're positioning yourself at this time. There are some businesses that are thriving in COVID. Yeah, there are businesses that are thriving in COVID. They didn't even do this well when there was no COVID. So you see, it's not a lose-lose situation for everybody. So it's left for you to look inward and know how to position yourself. If you want to be part of the people who are going to be winning, then you should be acting, not just observing what's going around. So you should actually be acting and trying to position yourself right for business profit and all.
So do you think it's good to do business online or like offline?
Well, that question, it all depends on your capital. You know, like I hate to see people who tell me I'm not ready because I don't have enough money. Because truly, capital, like money, is just one part of the capital you need to start a business.
Yeah.
It's not the entire capital. There's the human capital, which is the most important factor when you're starting a business. So if you tell me, oh, I cannot start my business because I don't have money to rent a space, I don't have money to put my structure, my physical structure in place, it doesn't make sense to me. When you have a phone and you can start that same business online, why not go online? Like, it's important for everyone to know that there is always something you have in your hand which is valuable and which is something you can start with. Like, it's even biblical that, you know, before Jesus wants to help you, like, what do you have in your hand? You remember the woman that met the prophet and he said, what do you have? Like, she was all, oh, I don't have anything, I just have a jar of oil. So what is that, your one jar of oil, that you're looking less? Like, you're looking at it as if, no, it's not enough. But that was all that woman needed to birth more. So it's in that little you have that you would apply, to build more. You understand? So it's important that people ditch the idea of I'm waiting to get ready. There's no perfect time. There's no perfect time. Like, once you have an idea, once you have whatever, just run with it, because the world is waiting for the earnest manifestations of God's children. Like, so you know, like, I'm a Christian and I'm proud to be one. So, like, if I'm Christ-like and I have the boldness of Christ, so it's going to be a shame on my Father that he has given me so much intelligence, and I'm waiting for him to give me more. What have I done with the one he has given me? Do you understand? So it's a time, if you don't have enough to set up right now, people are physically restricted. So I would say online is even better, because of the restrictions, you won't get that much human traffic. So if you can channel your capital in building products and all, it's better than building a structure and putting where people won't even walk in. So just build your capacity, build your product, build your content. Valuable content always finds its buyers. That's the truth.
Okay, let me add to the first thing she said about starting up a business right now. Yeah, what she said is the truth. But any business you're starting right now, be sure of that kind of business you want to start now. Just like she said, a lot of businesses are going to give way. So if you're starting a business because someone is doing it, and if you come to the summary, businesses that are thriving now more are businesses that has to do with food, edible things. Anything edible sells. So if you want to start up a business right now in the surroundings, so some people will say, is it not when somebody must have eaten that a person wants to wear clothes, carry handbag, wear shoes? That does not mean that people don't buy all those kind of things right now. But that's to say, the kind of traffic you're going to have will not be same with the traffic someone doing food will attract.
Exactly.
So the traffics are, the margins are very wide. So if you're getting traffic of you're selling maybe clothes, tops, and the people you have to buy it is 10. Someone selling food, edible things will have traffic of 1,000 because everybody is a daily thing. It's something people need every day of their life. So before you make that investment, be sure of where you're putting in that money before you do that go into that investment to invest that you want to start up something right now. In as much as we know that this time around everybody's beginning to think, everybody's using their brain, but be careful so that it will not be like you landed into something and then it's also wasteful. You started something and it's also wasteful. You know, a friend of mine called me and said she wants to introduce me to a networking business. where I will have to sell drugs,
Yeah, and
you know,
get money.
and then they will register you and all that. I quickly told her, right now I don't have passion for that. What you have passion for is something that you get up every day and you want to do and you're happy. You want to do it and you're happy you're doing it.
Yeah.
When once you get up from your bed and you know you're going to do this thing, there's a kind of joy and happiness that comes with
whatever
what
it
you're
is
working.
you're doing.
So that's the passion. I told her no, and I don't want you to count it among the things you've done for me. So I don't want to start that. I don't want to do that. I know what I have my passion and I want to do. Inside of me, you're creating it, just like she said. You are thinking, you're creating it. You're becoming very active in your brain. You know, you're trying to get things done. So in as much as you are doing it, it's something that everybody that want to launch out this period, sit down, ask yourself those questions. After you must have answered it, make sure that the good part is greater than the negatives. The advantages must be bigger than the disadvantages. Then you launch out, you can be able to make it. On the part of the online thing, soon, or it's even on ground, companies will fold, staffs will be laid off. Things you go before the counter or over the counter to do, online has taken over most of them. Very soon, you will no longer see some the people that you employ and call staff coming physically to interact with you. Everything now goes into information technology. Even I sitting down here want to do digital marketing. Digital marketing, most of those things we call nothing are selling now.
Yes.
In digital in information technology. It's another area where someone will now begin to say, let me look into it. Now, even if you want to sit at home to do your own, to advertise for people, to do businesses online or whatever, you have leverage, a lot of it. So I would say, tell people that instead of, like she said, going to get a shop, you pay, sit down in that shop, except for some certain things you know that most of them cannot be done online, actually, you know. You find out that people are even creating WhatsApp group to sell some of those things.
That's true.
You place your order on WhatsApp, they will deliver to your doorpost. We're talking about someone, a woman that do food stuff, even have keke that goes to supply them.
Yes.
Even to pepper of 500 naira can be delivered right now. You'll find that if you cannot say, okay, you are not educated enough to go online and begin to look at people that place order on, go on WhatsApp. You can be able to do WhatsApp to be able to do, because as it stands right now, after COVID-19, there's going to be a post-COVID-19 crisis. It is coming. Hunger is coming. The trauma itself have not even started yet, because they are still trying to eradicate this thing and get it under control. The moment it's under control, you find out that Naira we are seeing has crashed.
That's true.
Outside the country that everybody want to run to, those that are there want to now come back. You find out that now you that's in Nigeria is at advantage. That is where I want to tell my sisters and brothers outside the country. It's not the time where you build your tentacles outside there. This is the time to come back home and know so that you have something running for you. You can see that there's no place like home. Places that people run to, nobody now opens their arms to welcome people that come from there. You are now afraid. There's no place like home. Investment down home is very, very important.
True.
Very, very important. You know, before real estate was not selling. All of a sudden, everybody goes into real estate and it's booming right now. If they are making so much money. Why? Because after building, people will live in it.
Exactly.
If you build lock up shops, whatever you're doing, people must occupy it, something. Somehow, you find out that those of us, because I know that this program is going well. We are not only limited to Nigeria, where we are. Those of us outside Nigeria will have to start looking for a way to come back home, do something. Get established here. And if you do it, let me tell you another advantage that will help you. The moment you do it, you find out that the money you're sending from abroad can easily be sourced here and you solve those problems instead of them bugging you over there. Send 1,000 for me, send this for me, send that for me. You find out that over the year, The moment a year is coming, you can be able to spread your expenses and make sure that they are channeled in a particular way where all your investment in Nigeria can take care of them. And you can be able to save while you're there. Those of us in Nigeria, this is the time for you to build a daily income.
Sure.
What will give you daily, every day, you know that you're coming, even if it is 1,000, you know that there is money coming into your pocket. Because when jungle matures, you know that the only people that go into the jungle to face the fight are the lions. The time is coming where everybody will have to face it squarely. You might not even see who to borrow from. Everybody now will go all out to make sure that they get something. And even now, you can't no matter who you call,
To borrow what?
I don't even have to give you. I'm even looking for a way to. So So I think all of us will have to. I don't think there should be a housewife at this time.
That's not advisable right now. Okay, with all that said, my question now goes like this. The online business is the way forward right now. You understand? But a lot of people are scared because the competition online actually is much. And some people believe that if they don't have following, that they may not sell. You understand? So do you think having a large following is a guarantee to, selling your products better?
Well, I'm a firm believer that money follows value.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter the following online, for crying out loud. There are people who have little or no following and they are making a whole lot of, and we don't know them. But those ones that we know, you think they are making all that, it's not always the way it seems. So if that following could be converted to cash, then it makes sense. But no, the following is just people get to see you more. But I tell you, if you focus on your content, like the followers will come. They might not be following you on social media, but they will chase you with their money. In as much as the economy is terrible right now, there are still people that we give our money daily. Like we need to eat, we need to buy food stuff. We give them our money, sometimes with even please.
Yes.
Do you understand? So money follows value.
Yes.
So it's not a question of social media following. So if you have like an online store and you're feeling bad that you don't have following, so therefore it's affecting your sales,
business.
hell no. If you focus, like I always tell people, don't even focus on the peripheral, all the glitz, glam and everything people put around. Focus on building value. Focus on increasing your capacity. Focus on delivering excellence. That's like a mantra for me. So I follow it. Like I don't care how many people are following, as long as on my own part I'm delivering excellence. Like you know how I'm sorry I'm relating this to the Bible a lot. Yeah, you know how yeah, like I always love to deliver excellence at every given time. So it doesn't matter what the following doesn't really matter. It will grow organically. Like I'm not pro buy followers, all those things are just nonsense. Do you know what is nonsense? Nonsense, like it makes no sense at all. Why would you even buy people that don't even know what
makes no sense at all.
So you're just getting likes that are not converting to cash. No, you're focusing on your target audience, people who need your services.
Exactly.
That should be your focus. So even if you have, I know people who have about 500 valuable followers and they make more sales than people who have thousands who are not even like their real followers.
Right.
So it's all about targeting your real audience. Yeah, targeting your real customers. Deliver to them value. Like I can't even like overemphasize that. Deliver to them value, because value keeps them coming back. That's what keeps them coming back. So if your product is on the same level as someone who has 1,000 followers and you have it doesn't matter. Everybody is looking for satisfaction. So once you can give me satisfaction with, I don't care about the person who has 1,000 followers. If I get that satisfaction from you with your 200 followers, so those following thing, man,
It doesn't really matter.
doesn't add up.
And also, with that being said, like Michigabi is a brand that is known online. It's a bridal brand that is known online. And then you started another line called Refresh. Refresh, a new line called Refresh. You know, it's actually moving. Do you think Michigabi as a brand had an effect on Refresh, or is it just the fact that you gave them the quality that stands, you know, that you represent basically in that product?
You know the thing, Michigabi is a bridal brand, and we're all in COVID, so like bridal right now is wobbly because, and it's a luxury bridal brand actually. So all the whole luxurious effect and everything is basically on hold. Everybody is doing COVID virtual weddings, you know, low key stuffs, and Michigabi doesn't. What, like our dresses are luxurious, so you know, so we kind of felt the heat in this COVID, but we took the lemons and we made lemonade out of them.
Exactly.
So like we started a new brand and it's called Refresh NG. And Refresh NG, what we do is we started with a vision of, oh, how do people build up their immunity like naturally right now? Like, okay, we might not be able to afford the drugs, the immune boosters, the very expensive one, because not just are they expensive, they're not really available right now. So we try to, you know, change that orientation of, okay, let's get people to eat their nutrition, eat your food, eat your immunity, like boost your immunity by what you put in your mouth. And so that's how we started Refresh. And it's been amazing because, you know, the thing about branding, and it is like you bring your persona into
your work.
Yeah, into your work. So for Michigabi, a lot of people who know Michigabi knows that like our core value is excellence. Yeah, amongst all other values that we have, we hold excellence in very high esteem. Yeah, so we just try to always putting our best foot out at every given time. So that has kind of rubbed off on Refresh as well. So the two